In today's economy, preventing control breakdowns and revenue leakage is essential to business survival. Poor corporate governance can destroy reputations, depress stock prices, and adversely affect revenues and profitability. In fact, 89% of revenue losses are detected too late to be recovered. Having an effective system for internal controls just makes good business sense. CaseWare Monitor provides the ideal solution for continuous monitoring. Perhaps you think that your company is well guarded against control breakdowns. Maybe you should think again. Consider this recent occurrence at Standard Wholesale. Bob, an employee of Standard Wholesale, orders $1,000 worth of office supplies from Remi Supplies. He charges the sale to his personal credit card. The next day, Bob contacts Remi Supplies and has the payment reversed, asking for an invoice instead. A few days later, Bob receives the office supplies and delivers the signed goods receipt to Mary in accounts payable. Mary matches the invoice with the signed goods receipt and processes the payment in the ERP system. 2 weeks later, Bob makes an expense claim via the expense management system for the $1,000 purchase on his credit card. His supervisor, unaware of the reversal, approves the expense reimbursement. Now, let's see how CaseWare Monitor prevents this loss. Lisa, who works in the finance department at Standard Wholesale, receives an email alert from CaseWare Monitor for a potential duplicate payment. Lisa opens the email and clicks on the link that takes her to the exception in CaseWare Monitor, where she can see the details of both transactions. Using workflows for consistent remediation, Lisa actions the exception by moving it to the Email Vendor for Info state, updates the root cause to suspicious expense claim, and enters a comment which will get emailed to the vendor by CaseWare Monitor. When the vendor responds, Lisa sees an attachment with the vendor's response in the exception history. She updates the root cause to be duplicate payment, reject expense, and sets the indicator money saved as $1,000. Suspecting fraud using the case management features of CaseWare Monitor, Lisa performs a thorough investigation into Bob's activities. The interactive visualizations provide valuable insights that lead to the realization that Bob has conducted this activity numerous times in the total amount of $34,000. The result of this investigation led to important changes at Standard Wholesale. The first was Bob's termination. Secondly, it was also determined that the expense policy needed to be updated to better tighten the controls and assign accountability appropriately. And lastly, additional training for employees on expense submission and approval was required. By using CaseWare Monitor, Standard Wholesale now has the deep insight to detect suspicious transactions and prevent revenue losses before they occur, remediate exceptions consistently with complete audit trails by using workflows, identify the root causes for control breakdowns, and track program performance to ensure continuous improvements. Our consultants can show you how your organization can benefit from implementing continuous controls monitoring. Contact us to learn more about CaseWare Monitor today.